Hello everyone. How are you? Hope you all are doing okay and you all are in the best of health. Remember, your health is your wealth. So, guys, all that glitters is not gold. And this is a quote we as a people need to put in our handbags and wallets every day and take it everywhere we go as a very important reference charm. Because you see, if you follow or try to keep up with what's going on social media, you will totally lose yourself. So many social media influencers are struggling right now. They're just putting up a facade to make people feel like say things is okay. Plenty of them are homeless, can't pay their mortgages or rent. There was one recently who took out life insurance on his own mother and took her out just to keep up with impressing people on social media because they're so caught up with the fairy tale life, not looking at the fact that they need to hold down real jobs to pay real bills. The truth is, doing social media takes a lot of time, but you have to balance it and have jobs that pay your real bills. You can't just be there only pushing and hoping for a good payday. You have to be real and keep a balance as you go along. If you have to take shift flipping burgers in Burger King, go do it. Look at Ivani. She is so all over social media as an influencer. She's one of those that brags so much about how much money she spends daily on name brands and her lifestyle. Yet she was just recently evicted from her home, allegedly owing for a few months' rent. Another social media influencer, Otto, is alleged he got evicted and messed up his friend credit after his friend used his credibility to rent a place for Otto, only for him to not able to keep up with paying the rent. He got evicted, said nothing to this friend. Now when the friend went to do business, he could not, as his credit was knocked. Another social media influencer couple where the wife is black African ethnicity and the husband is pure white man. They are very entertaining and very interesting couple. They have gotten a bit of bashing worse after they posted a video with them arguing about money problems and how much she is complaining that she is mainly paying the bills. Now, before this, a lot of people looked at this couple as couples gold. Bet you they had many sisters saying, "I'm gonna get me a white man because the grass seems greener on the other side." At the end of the day, bills does not take any day off. And once you are living, nothing is free. Not even the air that you convince yourself is free, it's not really free. So bills have to pay. So people have to be rational and real and understand, even while they're doing social media, if it is not going to maximize, it don't make sense, because that is one sure thing that is coming every month. You know who especially I'm so sorry for is the younger generation that sees these influencers like they are something extra special with all their brand this and brand that, and just got to think, I've got to have that to feel like I am living. If they only knew how they got them. They out here in these streets selling their souls for benefits. Take me to this Jamaican couple arrested for 1 million Lululemon organized thieving ring. Lululemon have losses of over 1 million through their multi-state enterprise because of these people. They travel around from state to state and go to different branches of the Lululemon stores, and it's so them rob the things, it's so them take them back to another store to refund them to get back money. Jadian Richards 44, otherwise known as J Icon in the music industry and around him Jamaican counterparts, and Aquil Nikisha Laws Richards 45, otherwise known as Apple. They are very popular in the dancehall music industry and are also promoters. However, they were arrested on November the 14th, 2024 in Roseville, Minnesota, and each of them was charged with one count of organized retail theft. They allegedly are connected to a nationwide organized theft ring that spanned several states, including Minnesota, New York, Colorado, Utah, and Connecticut. The incidents were said to have taken place between September the 1st and November the 14th. According to a criminal complaint that was filed November the 15th in the Judicial District Court 2nd District in Minnesota, the operation was said to have involved stealing leggings and other goods from one Lululemon store, then returning them to another store for fraudulent refunds. Richard and Laws Richards, who were represented by public defenders at their bail hearings, could not be reached for a comment on Thursday. A media request to the 2nd District Public Defender's Management Office was not immediately returned. On Thursday, the investigation into the alleged thefts, which are believed to be part of a wider network, is ongoing, according to Ramsey County Attorney John Coy, whose officers brought forward the charges. It seems to me it was primarily focused on Lululemon because of the nature of the high price of the products that are sold there. That probably makes for a much more appealing target for people who are engaged in this type of operations. He said, meaning fewer items could be stolen due to the higher value. Lululemon, which generated $9.6 billion in sales for the fiscal year 2023, offers an array of activewear for working out or hanging out, including a full range of leggings that retails from $88 to $128 US. Richards and Law Richards are accused of either stealing or instructing another member of their enterprise to steal property amounting to nearly $5,000 US from a Roseville, Minnesota Lululemon store on November the 13th. The following day, a Roseville police officer reported to the Lululemon store in Woodbury, Minnesota, after being notified by store employees about the couple's potential shoplifting. The staffers had not seen the couple steal anything, but when they exited the store, the security alarm went off. According to the probable cause statement in the criminal complaint, Richards, who was carrying a New York learner's permit, claimed that he was being racially profiled and that the employee set off the alarm on purpose. Per the complaint, he and Laws Richards were allowed to leave the store, and the alarm did not go off when they exited the store for a second time. The police officer that reported to the scene noted that he had received a text from Lululemon employee on November the 13th about an in-store theft of 45 items valued at nearly $5,000 US that involved the pair and a third unidentified man. An organized retail theft investigator for Lululemon told the officer that the couple were allegedly responsible for hundreds of thousands of dollars in losses to Lululemon via fraudulent returns of stolen goods. After reviewing surveillance videos of the November 13 incident theft, the officer confirmed the couple's alleged involvement. When informed that Richards and Laws Richards were at the Lululemon store in Woodbury, Minnesota, they were arrested. Officers retrieved a wallet with different credit cards and debit cards that Richards had allegedly hidden in his buttocks. Here, the man Richards had allegedly hidden, that is J icon, him hide the credit cards and debit cards in his butt. According to the probable cause statement, he also had a J.W. Marriott room key in his possession at the time of his arrest. In a statement issued Thursday night, Lululemon Vice President of Asset Protection Tristan Shields said, "We are deeply committed to creating a safe and secure environment for our people and guests. This outcome continues to underscore our ongoing collaboration with law enforcement and our investment in advanced technology, team training, and investigative capabilities to combat retail crime and hold offenders accountable. We remain dedicated to continuing these efforts to address and prevent this industry-wide issue." Richards declined a custodial statement. Lars Richards, a Danbury, Connecticut resident, agreed to speak with the police and denied stealing from the store on November the 13th and claimed to be in Minnesota only for one day on November the 14th after a search warrant was issued. Following confirmation from hotel staff, investigators found 12 suitcases filled with Lululemon merchandise that still had the tags attached to them in a J.W. Marriott's room that Richards had rented per the complaint. Coy said this is the first case in Ramsey County that employs tougher charges that Minnesota legislators passed in May and went into effect in August, following the support of the Minnesota Retailers Association and law enforcement agencies. Part of what this law encourages investigators to do is to dig deeper. If you find other stores that have been victimized, you can include all of that as part of your charges, Coy said. If convicted of this felony, Richards and Laura Richards could see at least a maximum penalty of 15 years in jail, a $35,000 US fine for both. As a sentencing guidelines state, Minnesota takes into consideration individuals' criminal history, Coy noted. Both individuals have posted bail, but the parameters under which they were released were not known. Thursday, the court ordered $30,000 bail for Lars Richards, with the condition release including weekly checks in, as she has ties to Minnesota, or $200,000 bail with unconditional release for Richards. The court ordered $100,000 bail with conditional release and weekly check-ins, or an unconditional release with $600,000 bail. So you see guys, all because of laziness, greed, and trying to impress people on social media, likewise in the dancehall, because them have a style where they do not wear things twice. The funniest thing, the joke is on these people, because all of the money where they have go in a clothes and boat. They are from Jamaica, and check if them even buy one piece of land back here. Check if them even buy one piece of land at Jamaica. If them come back, the one of them are going to each up same place in a one place around a one part and take out all of their frustrations on Jamaica who out here work hard by getting involved in more illicit activities and even worse, commit crimes of takeaway. I'm telling you, they think that is not all the time bucket go away, it will come back full. One day the bottom will drop out, because they have been doing this for a long time. Because I remember some time ago, them had some cast with some woman who did there with her man, some drama like that. And that woman was cussing them out, all them teeth and all that and whatever. So, it is not new. When I saw them name in the thing, I said, huh? Them again are a long time thing that I had was to take a second look. Because this is not new thing to them. They have never seemed to be living an honest life of earning an honest living. It doesn't seem so at all. Now, the latest allegation out there since they have been bailed is that they get bail and now they are on the run because nobody don't want to go to prison for so much years and possible life. So, you see what going on here now? They're on the run, it is alleged. No, that is not going to make anything easier. Because if them catch them not even going to go no trial. Them just going to go straight sentencing. Because guess what happened? That would be like admitting guilt while you're running. Well, of course, them can't say them innocent neither. Because guess what? They rented a hotel room. And while they're doing their looting, they stock the things there in suitcase. Now, if they are just paid appropriately, the hotel, they tell the hotel at time that they are going to leave the hotel. And they didn't leave that time. So when the people go there now, after they extended their stay at the hotel and the time up, when the staff go to the room and knock in, they think they're supposed to gone. But when they look in there, they see how much suitcase in their back. So they went back, of course, to the manager and said, what do we do? Because their money up, them not there, but them things in the room. You know, them do things like them say them still there Jamaica. You know, the rules and regulation apply when you got people place. And a Jamaica like what Lego bees. So they now went in the room. I guess they were going to take the things out the room because you can't hold the room like that. You have to pay going forward. Anyway, when they go in the room and check the suitcase, pure Lululemon goods stack up in all of the suitcase them. At that help mess them up, you know. So them basically, based on how them live them life, them basically snitch on themselves. Because even if them could say them catch them with little this or that, because them never pay appropriately for where they were staying, the staff had to report that to the police. And the police go and say all of these and attesting the tags and everything is still on all of these items in there. Right then and there, then connect the dots, do them research, check cameras and all of that. Them can't escape this. So, they on the run right now is not far-fetched. Because them boom is going to prison. Whether they like it or not. And you know what? I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, this is what they do. Yes, majority of the people in the dancehall circle, people thinking say, oh, they booked and making money and this and that and whatever and so on. Because some of them live beyond their means to impress people, they don't really have the money for a structured life. And sometimes they get the money, they try to turn it over to another business quickly, where them can say, okay, that I go and make me some funds while me I go and pursue my music career. Because if you're not being booked every day or every week or doing shows, you're going to have a problem with survival. And because of the impressing of people, them not have nothing solid with them can make no money off of. So guess what? Them have to decide, say, oh, a road them a take it to. Robbing and stealing. It happen all over. In America, Canada, England, Jamaicans not ram for rob the stores them. And it's not only Jamaicans alone. But me I tell you say, them are expert at that. And you know the funny thing is, plenty of them have them stay, you know. But they do not choose to go and work because they might have children and get certain little benefits. And if them go work, them not gonna get the benefits there. So them say, oh, if me can't sit down and get this money and get help from government, me go thief my way through the rest. Because if truth be told and they were to check them based on the benefits that they get, all of them they clothes, they wear some clothes, but them are wear value much thousands of dollars and so on. They meant earning that nowhere to wear them something there. You understand? It is just sad though to see that Jamaicans on a whole wherever they are in the world, you have few that stands out, yeah, that are being productive and are achieving and excelling in the given field. But if you were to do it on a scale of 1 to 10, that would be possibly 2 persons out of 10. The other 8 are damn criminal. I saw them life got one pot of bangarang and mix up and tea for go they're doing to survive. So really and truly, when you hear some of them clamoring and say, oh, we can't wait for reach abroad because them are going to work on all 5 jobs and so on and thing to make sure them do this as soon as them reach them. Once them start link up with like mind people like them, we have to run up and down every dance and party and every drum roll them have to do them. Guess what? Their mind gets so locked down and misdirected that them get caught up in things like this. Trust me. Wait and see. Just give you another week to see some more. Get caught and all of them something. They can remember saying, this is a thieving ring. We're going to the stores. They might target Lululemon. You have others that target other stores. Them enough man. And you know what hurtful? As a Jamaican, when I go into a store overseas to buy anything and you see people taking a look, once you open your mouth and speak and they say that accent sound like Jamaican, you see them take time cross tread all the corridors as you go through and it doesn't feel nice. And you have to know say the good have to suffer for the bag and just focus and just know say listen, I come in here to buy this and went to buy what I buy and come out. You understand? I saw you have to look at it. But all of us going to be racially profiled as being Jamaicans. So we are damn thief. God help us. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my platform please. Love you all. Bye for now.